Definitely an emotional entrance to the first tee by Clarke.
And how he's rewarded his captain. A wild card pick. 2 wins out of 2 in the 4 balls with Lee Westwood. But he's yet to win a Ryder Cup singles. Half 2, lost 2. You'll remember 2 years ago at Oakland Hills that Colin Montgomerie emotionally sank the winning putt. There are those who are thinking how wonderful it would be if Darren Clarke could do it this time, but that's getting a long way ahead of ourselves.
Well, conspicuously, McGinley and Clarke are right in that portion that it should happen.
Representing the United States of America, Zach Johnson.
"30-year-old from Lake Marion, Florida." With a win, a loss and a half so far on his debut.
Tough tee shot for him. Hole goes left to right. Really likes to move the ball a lot in the air from right to left.
Might be an awkward stance there on the side of the bunker. Might just get away with it.
On the tee, representing Europe, Darren Clarke.
For the first time this week, Clarke choosing a 3-wood off the tee. He's been playing aggressively with the driver in his 2 games so far. Pretty good lie here just off the fairway in the semi.
He's claimed one of just 3 match wins that the Americans have had this week, with the blank in yesterday's morning's 4 balls against Stenson and Harrington.
145 yards is most likely a 8-iron for the medium length hitter. That one sounded a little chunky. Just barely creeps on. Obviously, he didn't make good contact because it releases forward. Nonetheless, he'll have a birdie opportunity. Clarke now, after a nice drive, perfect angle to a front left pin. The mound that protects the front left shouldn't be in his vision. It's a nice 9-iron. Lets go of it like he doesn't like it. Not one of his better iron shots. Clarke for birdie at number 1. Very good effort. Zach Johnson to win the hole at number 1. Slight break from left to right.
against Zach Johnson. They halved the first 3 holes in par, but Clarke goes ahead.
Was that the most casual of putts? There was almost no time from getting his body behind the ball and pulling the trigger.
Zach Johnson with a very peculiar putting grip has the chance to square the match here against Darren Clarke. Oh, and he does it too.
It is a peculiar putting grip, but it does allow him to really release the putt ahead, and when he's putting well, he seems to get a terrific roll on it.
Chance to halve the hole. Really, look at that putting grip. Right hand behind and spewed quite open. It really is a very individual putting grip. One you'd have to have nerves of steel on to use consistently well.
Zach Johnson to this tight pin on the 7th on the front of the green. Looks as though he's trying to land it beyond the flag and has failed miserably in that attempt.
Well, that's wide, severely wide.
Clarke, look at this. What a bend on that putt, and what a putt by Darren Clarke. A 4 at the 10th puts him 3 up on Zach Johnson. Out in 34 and a birdie at 10 for Darren Clarke, a captain's pick who has played superbly considering all the emotion that he has had to deal with following the death so recently of his wife Heather. Clarke at the 12th, currently 3 up. Up and down the hill, another lengthy, long effort, trying to get it close. You can't get it any closer than that. Straight in for Darren Clarke. Goes to 4 up. Oh, and Clarke misses that one. And that's a win there for Zach Johnson at the 13th. But Clarke remains 3 up with 5 to play.
Darren Clarke at the 14th. Long par 3 with the pin cut on the right. Very good shot by Darren Clarke. Continues his stellar play. Darren Clarke at 14 after that wonderful iron shot in. This putt for a birdie and to win the hole. To go 4 up. Just misses that one. He's missed 2 in a row now. Oh. He guilted Zach Johnson into giving him that one.
Johnson's 3 down. He's on the tee at 15.
Tees it up very high, addresses the club off the snout of the club, the toe end. Oof. It's been a feature of this week, the way the course has been prepared. Very thick and lush.
I'm watching it.
Looks to be a pretty good lie there for Clarke in the primary cut of rough.
Johnson at the 15th.
Another one of these greens which doesn't have a bunker to protect it. It is just the contour of the ground and the land that makes it awkward playing into the hole. He's done very well from the thickish rough.
Of course, Clarke also drove it in the left rough, but looks to have a pretty good lie. Not much response there. Does get it on the green. He can't see that, it's over a mound, so he'll just rely on crowd reaction to tell him, yeah, it's on the green. Beautiful view there. He's gonna have to start it to the right of the hole. Goes downhill and bends from right to left. Clarke 3 up, 4 to play. If you hold this one, wow. What a crowd reaction you would get here, and just look at the gallery just waiting for it to go in. It's gonna miss on the low side, I think. It does, just barely.
Not by much.
Good effort.
Might see that one in from Zach Johnson. No, he's given him it. Irish generosity to the fore.
That was the right thing to do.
Well, Clarke stormy. Spare a thought for the players still out on the course. They do have to play to a finish. They've got to carry on competing even though the match is over, and it's going to be quite difficult for both sides to actually play now, because the side that's won, the emotion tends to drop away from them, and well, I suppose for the Americans still out on the course, they must be fairly well dispirited. So it is difficult, but they will play on. He must be thrilled, Darren Clarke, from a golfing point of view. Not only did Heather want him to continue and play in this event if he got a wild card pick, but so too did his 2 boys at home. And Clinton in the back there with the red shirt. President Bill Clinton watching. Oh,
watch it.
And well, it stays up for Zach Johnson.
That was a brave shot too, wasn't it, by Zach Johnson?
Well, 3 down, 3 to go. Doesn't really have a choice, does he? Darren Clarke has played so well.
But Irish eyes are smiling, eh? I don't think that was the song they were singing, but the Irish fans certainly smiling, and they would love Darren Clarke to roll this putt in, just to complete a wonderful hour of golf we've just had, and a wonderful 3 days of competition played, and I stress in the most sporting manner. Congratulations to both Tom Lehman and to Ian Woosnam as the captains. There have in the past been some rather ugly moments in Ryder Cups. Kiowa Island comes to mind, Brookline comes to mind, but nothing here as Michael Smurfett, who owns the K Club, is there too to welcome Darren Clarke home. But this competition, like the more recent competitions, has been played in the most gracious and wonderful manner. Don't think it's going to quite reach there. Not a little one left. But it's been a wonderful week for Darren Clarke in a horrid year for him.
Zach Johnson kind of said, if you would have knocked that a little closer, I could have given it to you. It was a humorous little exchange for both players. For birdie for Zach Johnson.
Now he gives it to Clarke.
Clarke, a 4-2 winner.
Well done for Darren Clarke. 3-2. Twice a winner with Westwood, and now a winner again. And the emotion just coming out there, almost like Tiger Woods at Hoylake with Steve Williams.
You think it means anything? To be a part of a winning side like this after having lost his wife Heather. He was made to feel so important and wanted on the team. He certainly deserved to be there and part of that winning side.
And the American captain Tom Lehman there with him. And now Ian Wisnall. How he would have loved his wife to have seen this.
And it's down to Woosie, because Woosie picked him for the event to give him this moment in his home country.
Some people thought it might be a gamble, that the emotion might be just too much for him, but he handled all that, Darren Clarke, and has come through brilliantly, winning his single after having played so well with his good friend Lee Westwood. Winning on the first day in the 4 balls against Phil Mickelson and Chris DeMarco, and then beating Tiger Woods and Jim Furyk on day 2.
And I'm sure that's why they've allowed the crowd to come down there. It's the Irish people who are trying to celebrate with Darren Clarke there. Not a dry eye in the house.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.